Hey, what's up guys? EasyPhil here and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Today I'm going to show you a really cool match that I had against M81. I was running my Ultra Beast hybrid deck against his Dragon deck, and this was a really intense match. I start right off the bat by trying to evolve my Drifloon, and I do manage to get that evo, which is really awesome, because that 3-star takeaway is just incredible, dude. It can give you a really unfair advantage early on in the game if you can send some of his Pokemon to his PC and then have some in yours as well. Can give you a huge numbers advantage, definitely. So right here I double chance with my Drifloon and I get miss, oof, which is really bad, and then I get miss again. Anyways, I'm not really in a good position right now. My opponent is ready to just take both my entries, and I'm just waiting for him to just go Mega Ray and destroy everything. So he starts off by attacking my Lunala, which is just super defenseless against Mega Ray, as well as my Formosa with all that blue that just turns into a huge miss. But I'm just trying to stall him out until his Mega runs out. Keep taking my own entry so that he isn't able to. But right here is just something that really almost lost me the game. My Lucario hit its dodge, which turned into a miss because of Mega Ray's ability. And right here, he probably should have attacked my Marshadow. He probably would have won the game, since I didn't have Gold Block. If he would have knocked out Marshadow with Haxorus, but he didn't, and my Celesteela knocks out Mega Ray. Wow, how did that happen, man? So he goes Mega and takes my entry and manages to get a curse on my Celesteela, which isn't good, man. Because she gets easily out damaged by all of his Pokemon. So there's not really much I can do other than try to threaten his goal, because most of my Pokemon get out damaged pretty easily. But right here, I got a lucky spin. Lunala's wide against Mega Banet's Gold attack, and I managed to win that spin, which is really awesome. Because I'm finally putting some pressure on M81. And right here, I was trying to set up a surround with Formosa to get a call signal cheese, since I knew Ray is just a flying machine. But I managed to knock him out with my white attack, which is really lucky. So I put Mighty Sphere on my Formosa. I usually do it for Lucario. He's usually my sphere holder, but he was in my PC at the moment, and I really wanted to go for a surround on Haxorus. So right here I'm in a really bad spot. If he decides to attack my Celesteela, it'll be an easy exclude since she's still cursed. And it didn't really matter. He got his Haxorus back. So I try to threaten his goalies with Mega Ray, with Mega Lucario. And draw, man. It's a draw. My 2-star purple against his. And again, he spins his dodge, which is it's really bad for me. But I finally managed to attack him, to take him out. And he Gold Blocks with Ray, which is Lucario can't knock out Ray, so I don't even try to attack his goalie. And this next part is probably one of my biggest misplays from the entire match. I shouldn't have attacked there. I let him walk straight to my goal, but thankfully Celesteela landed her flame gun and knocked him right out. So I decided to move my Formosa right now in a defensive position, since his Banette is starting to advance. And right here I land Rendezvous, but Shiny Ray is still on the field. So now I'm just one more Pokemon down. But I've managed to seal both of his entries. And now I'm just trying to get a lucky knockout on his Ray. But since I could probably knock him out if we both landed our white attacks, or if he landed his purple against my gold. But I don't get that roll. And he starts pushing forward with Ray. And I don't want to leave my Formosa defenseless, so I backtrack with Lucario. It could have been really bad right now if he had landed Fly, but thankfully he didn't. So right now I really just want to cycle through my PC and get my Drifloon back, so I can start advancing towards his goal. And bring one of his Altaria to my PC. Oh, that's the plan, at least. It's the reason I chose this deck, to be honest. Mighty Sphere, Rendezvous, Takeaway. By the end of the match, I want the field just to be cleared of my opponent's Pokemon, and that's pretty much the win condition of this deck. So right here, I land Call Signal, and yes, finally, I get that Shiny Ray off the field. And I immediately try to go for that Rendezvous, and I get it, dude. And my opponent is just done. And this final battle could have just been avoided if I had just advanced right here with Formosa one spot, and then taken the right entry point with Marshadow, but it's okay. I had Call Signal, and that's game, man. So my second and final match is against Supa from N-Clan. It was a really incredibly nice match. I saw that it was featured, and I decided to showcase it. I was running my Ghost deck with Lucario against his Dragon deck. And I always start off the same, Lucario to go. It's a good strategy. You want to set up your defenses before advancing, in my opinion. And I always try to match up my Drifloon against Lucario or Haxorus. You know, try to go for those mons that only have 1 star and no gold. Usually works out if I use double chance. Lately though, I've been running Molting Energy, since sometimes it's a bitch to get that 2-star takeaway on Drifloon. And for those who don't know, Molting Energy evolves your flying or bug type Pokemon when they move from the PC to your bench, which is it's actually better that way, I guess, since it's a guaranteed evo. So again, as with all my matches against Dragon decks, immediately I start to get boxed in. Like, there's really not much I can do. I get out damage at the beginning of the matches until I finally start to stack up damage with Banette's ability. So I usually have to figure out how to, survive for that long. Which is one of the reasons why I like Banette's wheel. Destiny Bond has really come in clutch sometimes. Towards the beginning of matches, towards the end, I actually want my Banette to not die, and because at that point, usually I have some of their Pokemon in my PCs, and I don't want them cycling out. So right here, it was a really bad play attacking my Drifblim with Lucario. Since I took him to my PC and now he's at a disadvantage with only 3 Pokemon left on the field. And 2 of them being Otario, which can be pretty useless sometimes. Now my goal is to just keep advancing and take both his entries. And I can do that since I have Bull Block and Lucario is pretty safe against that Ray, the Shiny Ray. So he's getting backed up into a corner. But it's an unfortunate roll right there. I land my gold attack against his white and get out damaged. But right here, I guess the pendulum spins my way, and I get the advantage again. Attack is Lucario with my Sableye and managed to confuse him. And since he wasted his plate already, there's not really much he can do now. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, I don't think I did. But the best counter to Mega Lucario is himself. Since he can't knock out, he can be knocked out by gold attacks and the 2-star purples tie. So just to keep that in mind. So this match is coming to an end. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Really, it means a lot. I've only recently started making Pokemon Duel videos, but it's been really fun. And there's gonna be definitely more to come. With the new banner releasing soon, and just be trying out different decks. Okay, I hope you guys are ready for the epic ending to this match. I go Mega Banette, I attack his Mega Ray, I land Curse, he attacks me back, and oof, that one Sea Level man. Bye bye Mega Ray. And that wraps it up for today's video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Peace out, bros.